It's Bourbon Night. Happy Halloween. I'm Steve Harrington.
I'm just Robin. I'm really Sarah.
Yeah, and I'm really Chad. If you haven't watched season 3 of Stranger Things, you might be confused.
Why are they sailors?
Why are they sailors?
No, we're Scoops Ahoy.
Scoops Ahoy. Tricked or treated? What do we got going on?
Okay, so it's a double blind for each of us. I picked Chad's. Chad picked mine. We don't know what's in there. I guess they're designed to be treats, but also tricks. So the premise is we have to guess what's in our glass. And yeah, we basically get 2 strikes, you're out kind of a thing.
If you get 2 right, you have been treated.
Right.
2 wrong, you have been tricked. So here's our criteria. You can guess the mash bill. You can guess the proof, then 10 points. So if it's 90 and I guess 87, that's within 10 points.
What if it's 100 and you guess 90?
I would say no.
Okay, you would say no.
would
So
say
it has
no.
to be within 9. 10 or less than 10.
Less than 10.
All right, great. Just point of a clarification.
Yeah. You can guess the age within 3 years.
You can guess the distillery that it came from,
Mm-hmm.
which seems like it would be an easy one, but it's not always that easy.
It's double blind. You just don't know.
And lastly, you can guess the price within $10. Now, again, that will
That'll
be
be MSRP. Yeah.
less than $10.
Yes,
you
less.
have to guess.
Less than 10. These are all bourbons that we had at our disposal that were opened, that we have both tried. So we didn't open anything that one of us hasn't tried, just to try to trick. Like I said, no tricks, but you might get tricked.
And we did have the caveat that it should be from a major distillery on the Bourbon Trail, or
Buffalo Trace.
who
Since they're not on
is a major distillery.
Yeah, just not on the
Not
trail.
on the Bourbon Trail.
The only reason why we did that is because,
There's a lot of crafts out there.
Yes. Okay. Bourbon number 1. I have no idea.
Trick or treat. Okay, so for number 1, I picked E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof. So I picked this because in the past, every time we've had it, Chad always comments on how it never tastes as high proof as it is. So I kind of think that's gonna throw him off. I think he'll probably get that it's from Buffalo Trace, but I don't think he'll guess what it is, and I don't think he'll guess the proof.
Oh, it's
Let me get my sheet.
it's caramely. It's rich.
That's not on the sheet.
Definitely doesn't smell like a trick. This
Okay.
does smell like a treat. Mm-hmm. All right, I think I'm just gonna do better with the taste. So
I think you might.
here we go. Whoa. Oh. Oh, I love this.
I can tell.
Wow.
It's a real treat.
Robin, it tastes high proof. Mash bill, I don't know. Distillery, I don't know. There's a little bit of chocolate on there. Not particularly nutty, unless it would be like a darker, more like walnut. I don't know. Ooh, it's spicy, and I think it's high proof. So I think I might try to go there first. I'm gonna go, it is a bourbon with a rye mash bill.
That's correct.
Dang. I'm gonna take a stab at the proof.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it is 125 proof.
You're right.
Yeah! And I win!
It is 129.7 proof. So you were within less than 10 proof points.
Is it Stag?
Wrong label, correct distillery. It's something that I thought would throw you off.
Is it E.H. Taylor barrel poof?
It is, and it works on your mouth.
It's E.H. Taylor barrel poof. Okay, well.
Man, I thought I would have you with that one.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I would have you with all of these.
Game on, Sarah.
All right.
Robin. So for number 1, I picked Stag Junior Barrel Proof. This is batch 10, it's 126.4. My strategy going into this is to fry her with a barrel proof in the first one. So then maybe hit her with a lower proof in the second one. I don't think she'll be able to recover from the tongue fry there as she's trying to keep sipping it and try to figure it out. That's just a little strategy I have. We'll see what happens.
That smells familiar. Rich, silky, spicy.
You're describing me. Let's talk about the bourbon.
I'm gonna try to be strategic about this. I'm gonna guess 117 proof. Oh, wait, pause while Chad does math.
You are within the range.
Boom. Is it from Heaven Hill?
Is that your guess?
Yes, my guess is Heaven Hill.
Incorrect. Sarah, you've just entered the hot seat.
Okay, fine. I'll take an easier stab. Am I still in the hot? I'm in the hot seat,
Well,
right?
yeah,
Until
yeah.
I'm.
So the next one will win it for you or lose it for you.
All right. Then I'm gonna guess. Oh, I don't know. Oh, this is so tricky. I'm gonna guess.
Or treaty.
That it's a rye bourbon, a higher rye bourbon.
It is a rye bourbon, but it's not a high rye bourbon.
That's not what I meant. You didn't say high or low.
Okay.
You just said rye.
It is a rye mash bill bourbon, so.
Rye mash bill, a
win.
bourbon. Apologies on my phrasing. I'm sorry, Alex. What is?
We have
1-1.
We're 1-1. Would you like to know?
I would like to know.
Well, Sarah.
I thought it was Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, just so we're clear.
Stag Jr. Batch 10, 126.4.
Yeah.
So that's how you were barely in there with the proof.
That's
and
why.
it is their mash bill number 1, their low rye.
Just secrets. That's why I picked 117 instead of 115, because I figured if it's in the mid 120s, I'll still gotta be strategic with that. It's that Price is Right kind of thing. For number 2, I picked Henry McKenna Single Barrel. Now this one, I think he'll probably guess that it's from Heaven Hill, but I think that single barrel factor with Henry McKenna will really just throw him off. He might get the proof, I don't know, or he may not get the distillery, but I think it's a good one that's like unexpected enough to where he won't get it.
I mean, just miles different from the first one. Oh, it's very sweet. Sweet, some fruit. What an interesting finish. It's a little also syrupy, but more of a fruit kind of. What is that? Apple peels or maybe hinting at bananas?
I don't.
What did you do?
I did something.
Well, even though I fried my tongue on that first one, thank you very much. I think
You did the same thing to me, so don't you thank you very much me.
I think I'll take a stab at the proof.
Okay.
99.
You're correct. It's 100 proof. He gets it right.
Yeah.
1 point.
Okay.
You can phone a friend. You can use a lifeline.
Can I phone you?
We could do multiple choice. No, you can't phone me.
Okay. Maybe the Mind Flayer? I don't want to be boring, but I think I'm going to try to go with the mash bill again, because that's the only thing where I think is the least number of roadblocks.
Okay.
I'm going to go with it as a bourbon rye mash bill.
That is correct.
Yeah! All right. What am I drinking?
Henry McKenna Single Barrel Bottled and Bond.
Doesn't taste like a McKenna. Is it that one bottle that we have that's kind of...
There are multiple ones open. I just grabbed the first one I could find.
Okay, we got one that was a little off profile recently.
Oh, well, no, I didn't strategically pick that one, but if it's out there on the bar, then it could be.
It is out there on the bar.
Well,
I feel like that's the one.
somewhere out there.
It didn't read McKenna.
Oh, wow.
For my second one, I went kind of nostalgic and picked Old Crow Reserve. Nostalgic because we did a uncorking of Old Crow Reserve for a Halloween episode several years ago, and I think we must have done a flight fight before that. She was kind of, she'd had a few too many by that point, and it's actually one of the most entertaining uncorkings that we've done. So I thought, yeah, we've had it, but we haven't had it in a while, and I think the age might be tough for her to get, so Old Crow Reserve.
Ooh, that has some dusty funk to it.
You're just naming my band. Steve Harrington and the Dusty Funks.
Okay. I've got a proof in mind. It's kind of nutty. I'm gonna say it's pretty light. I see what you did. I'm gonna say 92 proof.
You are within the range.
Yeah,
Correct.
boom. I'm gonna say Jim Beam.
Dang.
Is it Jim Beam Repeal Batch?
No. But
Is
good
it
guess.
Distiller's Cut?
No.
Damn. It's Jim Beam though.
It is made at Jim Beam.
Is it Old Granddad?
No.
Okay, I don't know. Tell me what it is.
Old Crow Reserve.
Oh, well, shit.
Come on, you know I had to put that in there.
I didn't know. I wasn't even thinking about it. Yay, I got it right, and I wasn't even in the hot seat. Now we tied.
All right, 2-2.
For number 3, I picked Old Forester 1920. And this one's a little bit of a gamble because Chad can usually pick out an Old Forester or a Brown-Forman product. But because he loves Old Forester 1920 so much, I'm guessing he's probably not gonna guess which one it is, because it doesn't have those signature Old Forester flavors that he usually calls out in ones. It's typically when he doesn't enjoy them as much is when he calls out those like fruitier notes. So I don't think he's gonna get that one. He might get the proof, but I don't think he's gonna get that one.
That's familiar. What is that?
The Old Familiar.
The Old Familiar.
Seriously, if we all both got all these right, people will be like, well, this is rigged. Why did I watch?
Exactly. Might have to start taking some more bold guesses.
Yeah, right? Throw some stuff out there.
That's a boozy syrup. That's what that is.
Boozy syrup.
That's so familiar, though. I feel like I should know this. I'm going to guess 115 proof.
You're correct. That is within the range.
Okay, good. I'm going to go for the distillery on this one.
Thank you. I'm tired of that mash bill
Garbage.
nonsense.
Just make it interesting. 4 Roses.
That is incorrect.
Oh! I'm in the hot seat?
You're in the hot seat.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, I figured you'd just add that in post.
I don't think I have that sound effect, so I'm just going to go with dun, dun, dun.
Okay. You have one guess left. You could do the mash bill.
Yeah, I think I might do mash bill.
Oh, he's going back to mash bill. Who would have ever guessed?
I feel like you would put a wheater in here. This isn't necessarily giving me wheated vibes, but it's not necessarily giving me rye vibes either. Nor do I think it is a rye whiskey. Oh, okay. I'm going to say that, screw it. It's a wheated mash bill.
Incorrect.
Dang! What is it?
This bourbon is Old Forester 1920.
Shoot! I almost had it with the banana.
You were nail on the head with the proof. But I took a page out of your book on the last one. Instead of saying, yep, that's correct, it's 115 proof, I said, yes, that is within the age range. Or the proof range.
Sure did, didn't you?
Yeah, because you did the same thing to me.
Yeah. So for my third one, I wanted to put a rye in there to kind of mix things up a little bit, but I didn't want it just to be any rye. So I went with Wild Turkey Forgiven because it's not just a rye. It was a bourbon that had rye dumped onto it. She might get the Wild Turkey profile, but I don't think she'll ever guess that it's Forgiven. And she'll probably not get the mash bill either. So I don't know, but she's not getting this one.
This is interesting.
I forgot what I picked.
A little fruity.
Oh, I remember.
A little bit light, but it could be, I'm guessing, at this moment, I'd put it around 100. Oh, this is throwing me for a loop. Whoa. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I mean...
Are you giving up? Are you forfeiting?
No, I'm not forfeiting. Oh, this is so tough because, like, I want to guess price, but it's really hard. I don't want to keep... I mean, proof is my go-to. But that's because I feel like I'm good at it.
I feel like we've been trained
Proof is...
most towards, experience-wise, we've had the most towards proof, yeah.
It's light and sweet, but it's got a little kick at the end, which makes me think it's not wheated. But it's so sweet. I don't think it's Woodford. No, it's not Woodford. I don't think so. I'm gonna do proof.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 98.
You are within the parameters.
Yay! All right, now, So I'm gonna guess age. And I'm gonna say 6 years.
You're right. You're within the parameters.
Hell yeah! So it's
Guess the mash bill.
Rye mash bill bourbon.
No.
No, is it wheated?
No.
It's a rye? The hell? What? It's so light and sweet.
Yeah. Wild Turkey Forgiven.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I didn't go for price because I was wrong. I would not have guessed Wild Turkey.
It's 78% of a 6-year-old bourbon, and it's 22% of a 4-year-old rye. So technically, we'd have to count it as a 4-year-old.
But I was within 3 years.
Correct.
That was my little dance.
I'm down 1.
What's that score, Chad?
2-3.
The fourth one is Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit. So this one's another one that's a little bit of a gamble because Chad loves Wild Turkey, but it's not one that he drinks as often, and I don't think he's as familiar with it. And I think that proof at 101 of turkey, like, he may I don't know. I don't really know what he could call it. Wild Turkey 101, and he would get the distillery and the proof right, so I would be wrong. But I think it's a little bit of a curveball, so we'll see if he gets it.
What?
What? Do what?
Do what? Something about this tastes really familiar.
Okay.
Often, maybe. Ooh, it's got a little spice. It's got some kick. It's all over the tongue and on the cheeks. This is definitely a rye mash bill or maybe a rye. It's really good. I like it. I like it a lot. What's the proof? This is very perplexing. Nothing is just shouting out. It's an enigma. Is it Enigma Bourbon? No, that's not my guess. That's
but
not
that
real.
should be a thing.
That should be a thing, right? I'm gonna guess 100 proof.
You are within the range.
Mash bill, I feel like it's either a high rye bourbon or a rye, but I don't want to put my money where my mouth is. Although I could take one strike. Oh, I love it. Whatever it is, I love it.
He likes it.
Hey, Mikey. Yeah, I like.
Well, I'm glad I have pleased you with my selection.
I like what it's bringing here. Age, I'm gonna say 7 years.
You are within the range.
Yes. What is it?
It is Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit.
Ha! So I was 1 point.
I thought you would have guessed the Wild Turkey.
On proof. After these, it wasn't reading Wild Turkey. So I was 1 point off on the proof and about a year off on the age.
It's not a it's a 6 to 8 year blend.
So I was right there in the middle.
You were.
I'm proud of myself.
Good job.
Okay, so 3 out of 4. If you get this last one, you are the winner.
That's true. That's a lot of pressure, and I don't
No pressure.
I don't like pressor.
I'm gonna go ahead and put you in the hot seat.
I really don't want to go to sudden death. I really don't want to.
You don't want to do the tiebreaker.
No,
yeah,
I
me
don't.
Either.
I don't
Me
want
either.
to. So I'm motivated to get this right. All right.
Okay. For my 4th, I wanted to put a wheater in there, but I didn't want to go with the typical. Originally, I had Weller 107 written down, but then I went and crossed it out. I went with Rebel Yell 100. One, it's a newer one. We've only had it like a couple times, but I don't think that it really reads as a wheater. I think it could be mistaken for a rye mash bill. I don't think she's gonna think of it either. I mean, Rebel Yell 100. I think that's kind of out there. So I think I got a good one there.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, whoa.
That's hot. It's a little grass.
That's hot.
Like earthy, barrely, tiny bit nutty. Throw me off a little.
Uh-huh.
I could see this being a particular Booker's release.
Huh.
But maybe it's not.
Huh? What?
Okay, well, my first guess is gonna be proof.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 121.
You are outside of the realm. You are in the hot seat.
Oh my god, you love that too much.
The hot seat.
Here we are again. I'm thinking about what this could be, and maybe I'm limiting my thoughts too much, but I'm really feeling like this is either Jim Beam or Heaven Hill.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm kind of leaning towards Heaven Hill.
Okay.
But is that the safest bet right now? Like, I'm scared on price. Like, I would probably say 60 or 70. And it's too iffy. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe if I had more guesses, I would. I could go with mash bill, but I can't tell at this point if this is a high rye or if it's a rye mash bill bourbon or a rye. So I'm gonna go distillery again. I missed it before. It's possible that I'm gonna miss it again, but I'm gonna say Heaven Hill.
Sarah/Robin?
Mm-hmm.
Get ready for the spit take. You are incorrect. It's the new Rebel Yell 100 proof.
What? But who makes that?
Lexro.
But who makes it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
All right. To the internet. Because I don't know. They don't make it.
They don't make it there.
Fine. Well, okay, after further investigating, and then we knew this, but I wanted to make sure.
I think he forgot.
Do a little investigating. for the foreseeable future until Luxco gets caught up with their aging, their new distillate, Rebel Yell is the wheated mash bill from Heaven Hill. So technically,
I was right.
You're right. I really wish you
tried to trick me on that one.
I really wish you'd gone for mash bill.
Oh, and I think that speaks to how hard this gets the more you taste.
Yeah.
And like why you should always taste things more than once, especially when you're having multiple.
Yeah.
Because I compared this. Well, I thought it was 121 proof. It was 100. Yeah, 100 proof. And I compared it to
a
Booker's.
high rye or a rye.
And that's wrong.
And
it's wheated. And I compared it to Elijah Craig or barrel proof or Booker's. Like,
so it's a wonder that you won, Sarah. It's really a wonder.
What?
You just kind of
tricked myself.
Just fell into this.
I did just kind of fall into that win. By thinking it was Elijah Craig barrel proof, I guessed Heaven Hill, and while I was not right in that particular direction, I ended up being roundabout correct.
But I tell you what, it does speak to the surprise that Rebel Yell 100 has been for us all
really does.
Season long, if I can use that term.
I think it's going to have to go in, I think it's going to have to go in best of 2019.
We'll put it in there, see how it does. From the uncorking to how it's performed in the $64 under $30 flight fights, it's why I put it here, Sarah. It's why I put it here.
It threw me
and
for sure.
I knew it would. I want to put it, batting cleanup.
Went,
yeah.
Pew, pew, pew.
I feel like I had a really good strategy. We had similar strategy with putting the barrel proof in the beginning, but there you go. All right, I concede. You won 4-3. Whatever. If you guys like this, let us know in the comments, and we'll do it again next year. Also in awesome
Hell, we might
costumes.
do it again before next year.
Later or something. Later tonight. Because I want a rematch.
He wants a rematch.
Okie dokie. We want to tell you about our home on the internet. It is whiskyambitions.com. We're using our Glencairns, which you can get at whiskyambitions.com. We're not using our water glasses.
You can't buy
any of this stuff. But t-shirts, rocks glasses, Glencairns, water glasses, challenge coins at whiskyambitions.com.
And you can also become a patron. It's patreon.com/itsbourbonnight, where we have Patreon-only polls, Patreon-only podcasts, Patreon-only live streams. And if you're a patron, you can pick the number of that very special challenge coin that we just mentioned, but not everyone can do that. That's patrons only.
Come on.
Patreon.com/itsbourbonnight.
There you go. All right, if you're new to the channel, you can click right up here to subscribe. You can also click down here for suggestions of another video. We'll see you over there in those. Until next time, thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Chad.
And drink more bourbon and happy Halloween.